Okay, hello, this is a follow-up video for the UMP45. Yesterday I was talking about how I'd like to use how I like to use the UMP45, and it's changed a little bit because well, I finished unlocking all the different attachments and proficiencies on it, and I found, well, I've made up my mind about how I want to use it. Extended mags is not significant. Like in the P90, it doubles your the amount of bullets that you have from 50 to 100. So that's pretty good, right? Because you suddenly have an extra 50 rounds that you can just spray. With the UMP45, I didn't notice a difference. That's the main thing. Like, that's what I look for when I use an attachment. I look for the difference in the gaming. If I don't notice it, it's not good. That's the way I go. Now, so the silencer is definitely something that my playstyle needs, because the playstyle that I take on when I have the UMP45. Because time and time again, you're going to see me in this video catch them off guard, and I've already shot people around them, but they still don't know that I'm that because of my sound. Oh, look at this guy, he gets sound bored when I get shot from that side. And that's another thing that I feel. If I don't keep moving and moving and moving and moving, I get bogged down, as I was right there, and they just keep swarming at me and keep moving. Oh yeah, this, I was like, okay, it should be an enemy over there, but then I turned to him, I was like, no, absolutely no way that's an enemy, and then it was an enemy. I turned away and he died. I died, I mean. Also, I thought I'd shot him, so yeah. So look at this, I don't confront him head on because I know I'm not gonna win that, because there's 3 guys just aiming down sight. So I take on these 2, kill them, and move on. Well, yeah, move on to a new target. And it's I could have kept on rushing in there, but I felt as though there were too many people over there, and as you can see in that kill cam, there were still a lot of people over there. So the way that I like to use the UMP is with attachments, 2 attachments, and and oh god, silencer and rapid fire, because I feel as though the UMP45 doesn't have the necessary stopping power that is required for the kind of close range stuff that I do. Look at that. I don't even know how many hit markers that was, but I feel as though that's way too many. And even still with rapid fire, it doesn't kill quick enough, I don't think, at close range. So I've started to, and you will see this in this game at some stage, I've started to switch to my FMG9 secondaries, which are quite beast. They're like a shotgun at long range. Oh god, they're like the spaz that this game doesn't have. Anyway, so, and then I like to use, I was experimenting around with Blast Shield, and I got to Blast Shield Pro pretty quick, and it's not worth it. If for the flanking and aggressive type game style that I have, having resistance to stun and flash doesn't benefit you, because you're already doing something wrong if you are getting flashed or stunned. I want to cut off that guy, but I don't get to it because he dies too fast. Oh, and then I like to use sit rep, which is something I always like to use. I try to go to, oh well, I don't always use it. With the P90 I use steady aim, but the P90 doesn't, the UMP45 doesn't shoot enough bullets to, it doesn't shoot bullets fast enough that hipfire is really useful. The only time hipfire is useful if there's either incredible accuracy at the hipfire, or there's just a shit ton of bullets that come out of your gun. Yeah, that's when it's useful. Oh, look at that. Avoiding that bouncing Betty and killing the sniper at the same time. I laugh at bouncing Bettys these days because, yeah, because you can just prone and they don't do anything, and usually they are placed within sight of the enemy, which is stupid in the first place, because you have that second or so that you can run whilst there's a bouncing Betty around, and then you die, and you know, you probably killed the guy that was sitting camping. So yeah, if you use bouncing Bettys, I would advise against placing it so that it's in direct line of sight with you. Yeah. Oh, and the other thing I wanted to say about the UMP45, because I'm using rapid fire, or because if you use rapid fire, it's long range engagements are off. You can't do long range engagements. There's too much recoil. Like, maybe, I don't know what to say, like 20-25 meters is good, but anything past that and the recoil and the number of bullets that you need to kill is just too high, and you're either gonna die or you're just gonna waste your ammunition on one guy. Oh god, see how lucky I get with shooting him? I don't know how. I think he was using a light machine gun, and those things are pretty useless in this game. So yeah, oh, and then the specialist package. Now what, the specialist package is very important to, oh, as I get sniped. I thought there was still a guy in there, that's why I wanted to kill him. You need scavenger with the UMP45. If you're planning to stay alive for any longer than 2 or 3 engagements, then you need scavenger, and after those 2 or 3 engagements you need it. Now here I'm running it as, oh look at this, look at this, look at this. He probably would have killed me if I hadn't switched to my FMG9 secondaries. But yeah, you need scavenger because this gun just goes through ammunition so quickly, and crazy. Oh, these people in this game, they were just camping. See, that guy, he was just waiting for me. And it was slow. You'll be able to tell at the end. Yeah, it just goes on for ages. It goes the full 10 minutes that this game type goes, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, I'm the only one of any decent amount of kills. I don't want to spoil it yet, but I think it's pretty good. Just because of the high numbers, not really because of the kill-death ratio. And here you can see me again. I look for the flank route, and no, look at all these people. That guy, I've shot him, and he doesn't even bother going at me because he doesn't know where I'm at because I don't appear on the minimap. That guy did, presumably because I'd started shooting him. But did you see the amount of bullets, hit markers I got there? I know I was shooting at the what is it? SAM turret, which probably took a couple of bullets, but still, the amount of bullets that I have put into targets once the UMP45 is out of effective range is just crazy. And I think it's something to do with the fact that, yep, see, that guy would have turned around and shot me if I wasn't using a silencer. And he gets surprised here. So you didn't think that there would be someone running around the corner. That's something else that you can do. Like, when you see a friendly being chased, just run around the corner as fast as you can and start spraying. Because they won't be expecting. What they're expecting is for some guy to be laying prone with their secondary out. That's what they're expecting. They're not expecting someone running at them with a deadly, fully reloaded primary. But yeah, the range is just horrible. Out of the effective range of the UMP45, it's basically unusable. Because of the recoil and so on. I think it's remedies from Modern Warfare 2 where everyone was complaining about how you can... I see. I took like almost an entire clip to kill that guy. Oh god. Okay, handy FMG9 secondaries. Can't be beat. But yeah, I think it's from Modern Warfare 2 that they thought, you know, we can't make this gun too powerful at distance, otherwise people just complain about it a lot. And yeah, I don't know, I think the UMP45 is pretty good. From memory, there's no reason to use it over the MP7, because the only thing that the UMP45 is useful at is aiming down sight. Oh, look at me just catching these people off guard over and over. But yeah, it has no advantage over the MP7. Oh, from memory it doesn't. It doesn't have an advantage over the P90 because the P90 just has so many bullets in the clip, and it's so good for hip firing that there's just no competition. And the PP90 M1 already gets beaten by the P90, and I don't like the iron sights of the PP90 M1. Anyway, that's this game, and let's move on to the my recent videos that I've uploaded. which, I think that they've been pretty good. I'm pretty proud of what I've been doing lately. So the video on your screen right now is a kill confirmed on Interchange, and in that video, it was the first time that I talked about UMP45 because I was, looking for a gun to aim down sight. And I think it's a pretty good video. It has a 27 and 6 kill death ratio, which is, well, it's not a kill death ratio, but that's how many kills and deaths, which is, what, a 4.5 or something? Yeah, probably exactly a 4.5. Wow, David, that's good mental mathematics. Anyway, I think that it's definitely worth looking at if you haven't seen it yet. The other thing you can do on this screen is click on the subscribe link. It's just over the big Luftwaffles written letters that you can see on the screen. Written letters, what kind of expression is that? The word Luftwaffles. You can just hover over it, and if you click, it will take you to, it will open a link in a new tab, and you'll be able to subscribe on that page. I make some pretty decent content. I aim to make a video a day of Modern Warfare 3, and yeah, I put a lot of effort into it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and hopefully I will see you again tomorrow.